Well, so far France is my favorite spot to sail. This has just been amazing. Just beautiful rock formations, picturesque scenery, perfect wind, comfortable, great crew. It's just an awesome day. We began our trip leaving Marina du Chateau, the entrance of which was between those two markers in the background. It's actually a hairpin turn around a breakwall. We then planned to sail the estuary outside of Brest, through the Res de Seine, and then across the Bay of Biscay, headed towards Cape Finisterre. This is French sailing right here. I mean, look at this guy crashing through the waves. We're going downwind. It's nice and gentle. This guy's working. These are the conditions we have leaving Brest on the way to the Bay of Biscay and across. Downwind sailing, leaving Brest, France. Couldn't ask for a better scenery. So we're going to continue along this course and basically straight along. There's a couple cardinal buoys we have to go in between. There's some rocks there, and then we go through this this narrow channel called the Ras de Seine, and that's going to accelerate us. We do have it timed. That tide will accelerate us by about 4 knots, and then once we pass that, we will be dumped directly into the Bay of Biscay. And then it's about 2.5–3 days to A Coruña, and if the winds remain favorable, we'll continue along the coast of Portugal. This Brittany coast really is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. It's just so rustic and angry looking, yet the houses on the hill give it that human touch and make it feel almost homey. But just amazing sights, and you can see this natural arch formation, and this is all on the way to Biscay. Winds just died on us, but we are now departing France. We just made it past the 2 lighthouses in this Ras de Seine channel, where we have some pretty intense currents right now. We've got about a 3-knot current at our tail, so this is really slingshotting us into the Bay of Biscay. And currently our compass heading is about 220, 225, and we are going to be on this course until we hit Spain. We would basically hit our final waypoint in France. Now we have 351 nautical miles to Cape Finisterre, which is across the Bay of Biscay here. Bay of Biscay crossing, first night. I'm on watch right now. We just have this pretty substantial Atlantic swell that sort of turns the boat on its ear, but otherwise it's pretty comfortable. We're just have a very low RPM engine with the head sail out, just to keep our speed up, just to expedite the crossing. Basically, we don't need the engine necessarily, but it's just giving us an extra 9.5 of boat speed over and above the sail itself. Wind speed is 22. It's what's the angle? It's about 150 degrees. So it's coming right from my back here. We're getting ready for a nice sunset. Maybe I'll film that, and then show you the sail plan here. So with the full head sail, no main, and pretty rolling. Every once in a while we just get a set of rollers off this back quarter that really spins us a little bit, and here comes a few. And you see as the wind pipes up into the 20s, we get a little bit more breakers over at the top of a little bit more white caps at the top of the wave. There we go. Still moving along in the bay here. Sun is going down. It's gotten quite rolly here. Again, supplementing the sail with a little bit of motor. The trick here is we just really need to get across. We're still not across the continental shelf yet, so that's why we're seeing all these huge rollers. But the trick here is just to get across as quickly as possible because of this fickle weather that we've been dealing with here in June. We just want to get across and avoid any new low pressure systems that might be popping up. We've got sort of a narrow window. Here we are just about the halfway point across the bay. Thus far the conditions have been pretty favorable. You can see we're sort of navigating in between some traffic, but it's not too bad. So after a night and a day of brisk, awesome, broad reach sailing, we made it across the Bay of Biscay. It's a beautiful day. We are directly across from A Coruña at this point. The Sisarga Islands ahead, but we are on a bit of a beat right now. Unfortunately, we did not do enough westing to clear the Cape to head directly to Cape Finisterre, so we've got a bit of work ahead of us now. Right when you think you're done with the Bay of Biscay, she goes and gives you a kick in the teeth. Because we didn't have enough westing, we wound up fighting headwinds to come down here, fighting for any sort of ground we can make, and then now we've done a series of tacks, just trying to get around the Cape right here. It is absolutely dead calm today, which is actually kind of welcome because of the beating we took yesterday trying to get out of the bay. We had such a nice passage and we made it in just under 2 days to cross the Bay of Biscay, and then we found ourselves above A Coruña, and we're faced with 22 to 25 knot headwinds, and yeah, it was just a beat. We just had a beat and tack, and it was a lot of motoring, and we had the main up to assist. Can't really power upwind in this boat, it's too much slamming, but 30 degrees off, we just bounced back and forth and eventually made it through. So now we are in the North Atlantic, and we need to get some fuel. And because of the orca situation in Lisbon, it seems like the pod is just outside of Lisbon right now. You know, that's where the tuna are, that's where the orca are. So we'll just plan on swinging offshore, but we want to make sure we have a full tank of gas in case the wind dies. We do have good wind forecast, but we're going to duck into a place called Povoa, and it's a small little harbor that has diesel right on the Atlantic, and it's usually not approachable if there's bad weather, bad swell, but today's going to be perfect. So the plan will be to fuel up and then head offshore, go all the way around Lisbon, all the way around the corner of Portugal, and then swing up and head through the straits. If weather is not suitable to go through the Straits of Gibraltar, we will plan on holding up in Cadiz and just wait for fair winds. So we are headed for Povoa, a small little fishing marina here on the coast of Spain. Looks like sort of a beachy-like town here.
What's your depth? About 2 meters?
What's that?
Your boat draft?
2.1.
2.1.
2.1, yeah. See a shallow area up there.
Yeah, just get the corner of a big slur. Well, look over here. Well, just get gas oil. What channel? 9. This is Jack Breezy. We are looking for fuel. Over.
Okay.
That's him.
Your transmission is broken. Can you say again, please? Over.
How many days you are sleeping in the Povoa?
Just need gas.
Negative. We are looking for fuel. Over.
Repeat to this.
I don't see a gas.
This is Breezy. We are not looking for a berth. We are looking for diesel. Over.
Yeah, we need gas. No gas?
Gasol.
Yeah,
Gasol.
Gasol. Which way to get gasol?
Most of these guys will get a tanker coming, a road tanker coming down.
Yeah.
I don't think they have it here. Nah, I think we should go to the next place.
Okay. What do you think? Bale?
Bale.
All right.
Yeah. We know we can get it further down.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah. I think Porto's a better bet.
Yeah. Let's just do Porto.
Yeah,
then.
let's go to
Yeah.
Porto. Yes, it's 13 miles away.
Yep. Okay. Here you go. If you want to pass that bumper back, I can take it. Well, that wasn't successful. We went into this little Povoa. I would not recommend that. They did have a nice guy come and greet us, but there was a language barrier, and it was very shallow, and they did not have anywhere to give us fuel. So we turned around and we're headed down to Porto. Just have to head down the coast about 13 miles, and then we'll get our gas and get going.
Porto coming up.
So we've had a change in plans. As you saw, that last marina did not have fuel, so we diverted it to Porto. We're going to head in there and get some gas, out of here tonight, or if they don't have the gas, we'll spend the night and get gas in the morning. Because the plan is to go offshore and avoid any shallow areas in Lisbon because of the orca issues. And that seems to be where that attacking pod is just south of Lisbon. So we'll just swing way offshore of that.